Good afternoon, everyone. My name is Jody Guy, and I am the founder and director of Center for Civic Arts here in Wilkinsburg. And I am joined today by Elise Morris, who is the president of the Wilkinsburg Historical Society. And we are here to introduce this very important mural located in Wilkinsburg's Borough between the second and third floors of the Borough building. It is a painting by Harold Carpenter. It's been there since 1940. And Wilkinsburg, historic Wilkinsburg is just that. We are, our assets include things like this mural, but a lot of architecture as well from the turn of the century. So Annalise is going to tell us a little bit about the story, help us understand the story that we see in this mural. Annalise, thank you for coming today. What can you tell us about this mural?
Thank you for having me. This is a beautiful mural that's large and lovely. It's very historic. It shows the history of Wilkinsburg. Starting in the lower right corner, we see the early inhabitants of Wilkinsburg, the trappers and the Native Americans. But as you go further up the mural, you can see the 7 Mile Stone, which is still located in front of the Borough building, pointing out that we were 7 miles from the city of Pittsburgh's Point. And then to the right of that, we see a log cabin that was actually the Rippy Tavern. And that was an important stop along the way of the Great Road for people to stop and have a drink and rest. As you go further along there, you see the stagecoaches, which was the main mode of transportation, along with Conestoga wagons back in the early 1700s and late 1700s. We go further along, we see the trolleys and the trains. The train came through Wilkinsburg in the 1850s. So that was another important part of Wilkinsburg's transportation. If you look at the back of the trolley, you'll see behind that the Shields building, Wilkinsburg's first skyscraper that was 7 stories high, an important part of Wilkinsburg's growth. We also see the Penn Lincoln Hotel to the left of that. And that was another important building that was built in the 1920s, but that served a lot of people to stay there. An amazing artwork. We see doctors, and we see the road going out towards the Route 30, which covered the Westinghouse Bridge, not in Wilkinsburg, but that's where a lot of people were working. An amazing portrait, and thank you.
So this is called the Great Road, correct? Which is part of the Penn Lincoln Highway, right? And yeah. Currently today in Wilkinsburg known as Penn Avenue, correct?
That is correct.
Very interesting. Thank you so much, Annalise. I just wanted to also mention that Civic Arts is in partnership with the Wilkinsburg Borough to make this happen. And we have special funding from a Save America's Treasures grant to pay conservator Ricky Folk for her work on this mural. She is also well known as the conservator for the Maxo Vanko murals in Millville. So I hope you get a chance to see all those murals. And thanks again. And we will bring you more about the conservation and how the project is going as we go along. Thank you.